What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fun show here on Twitch Gaming. This is Game Changer, celebrating Hispanic and Latinx Americans in gaming. I am your host, Sancho West, and boy, oh boy, it's good to see you, Twitch Gaming chat. It's been a long time since I've been on the show. I can't even remember the last time I was on this show. Must have been a long time ago, but it's good to be back. And importantly, this month, not only it's September and all that jazz regarding to what's going down on Twitch, but it is Hispanic Heritage Month. So that is the vibe that we're going for. I see chat Game Boy Light, which is a guest that's going to happen soon, is in the chat right now. And of course, chat, you cannot forget that all our Twitch gaming shows are co-streamable. So if you're a streamer out there and you want to do things right, you could co-stream this show right here, right now. So, hey, your first time here at Twitch Gaming, this is a show where we try to bring in awesome streamers for you to meet awesome devs about the people behind the games that you love to play and stream. And of course, awesome hosts. The more important thing is the awesome host, me. No, it's not. It's not me. It's you, chat. You are the most important thing of this show, simply because you get to participate. You get to ask questions to the devs and to all my guests, and we get to hang out and have a great time. Somebody said in the chat that they did not want to live in what was it? The poll was either Silent Hills. Yeah, I don't want to live in. Who wants to live in the Silent Hill world? Not me. But I do agree. I want a Metal Gear Solid movie over Portal. That's what that needs to happen. Get Oscar Isaac as Snake. He wants to be it. Let's go. All right, chat. Enough of the rigmarole. Enough of the filler. Today, we're going to have some great times. We have some awesome guests for our segment Dev Chat. We're going to have the publishers of Gartic Phone. You ever heard of it? It's pretty much a mix of telephone and picture. It's a great time. If you haven't played it, I haven't played it. So I'm excited to play it with you here today. And also, we got some awesome people here for the games that made us. And we have awesome streamers like Red Infamy, which I haven't talked to and seen in forever since I did a podcast with her a long time ago. Game Boy Light and its Queen Nova. I can't wait to meet. And also, we have a community spotlight on Cafe Cultivar, a Latinx Hispanic Twitch space cultivating a place for community, change, and charity. See, right there in the chat. Oscar Isaac would crush. Thank you. Did y'all see that Pedro Pascal trailer too? Woo! The Last of Us is going to be hype. Okay. Again, we're here. We have a job to do. And of course, it wouldn't be possible without the awesome sponsors here of Ally. See, this is what's so nice. Ally's journey of diversity and quality and inclusion began the day they opened their digital doors. Ally's goal was to create a place to advance a culture where all backgrounds, experiences, interests, viewpoints, and skills are respected, appreciated, and encouraged. Since then, Ally has been committed to doing the right thing and being even better for the employees, customers, and the communities they serve. So chat, if you want to learn more about Ally's commitment, please their commitment to diversity, hit an exclamation Ally, A-L-L-Y, in the chat. So that's the business part of it. Now we get to the fun part of it, which is Gartic Phone. This is going to be awesome. We have an awesome guest here. Lena, the publisher of Gartic Phone, it's really cool. It's a free online game to play. Like I mentioned, it's a mashup between telephone and Pictionary with your friends. But, words could only do so much. They always say, what? A picture's worth 1,000 words? How about a trailer? That must be 1 million, right? Let's roll a trailer. Huh? And of course, welcome to the Game Changers show right here featuring Hispanic and Latine American community. Lena, how are you today?
Hi guys. Hi Sancho. I'm very good and better now talking to you today. Thanks for having me.
I am so excited to not only get to play the game Gartic Phone, but to talk to you. I mean, it's really rare to have this experience to have a dev or someone representing the video game industry to be here to field a bunch of questions. So, Lena, my first question is, tell us about how did Gartic Phone become a game?
Okay. We have another game that calls Gartic. It's a Pictionary game, drawing guessing game, pretty famous here in Brazil. And also there is the childhood game we call telephone game as well. It's like a wild game. So you have to whispers in the ear to someone a phrase, and then you have to pass this phrase for another one, and the final weird phrase come up. So we decided to mix the both type of game, and then Gartic Fun is here to bring fun for us, for everyone.
So my question is, do you have to be like a really good artist? Because I am not the best.
Me neither. You don't need to be a good artist, or you don't need to be a skilled drawing. You just need to be willing to have fun.
Right.
Is all that.
So tell me about yourself. I mean, what got you into the video game business?
It's funny. I hold a degree in nutrition, but 7 years ago, I changed my career and I got a course on marketing and business, and started working in a company that developed games, that's Horizon Social Games. And I'm here doing business management things, doing with marketing, and also building new games, giving suggestions for the developers and testing. And I think that's a little thing about me.
Okay, so in terms of the gameplay, where did it start? What is it always this premise of using the childhood games of Pictionary and telephone, or did you experiment using any other type of like fun childhood games?
It's because this game was created during the pandemic, and when everybody was in home, was trying to figure out what you do in your life, and we have this feeling to create games that you can play with friends is the main principle for us. So we think, what about we try to bring this remember of your childhood that's so good. So how about we mix this thing and create a good game? You want to invite your friends to hang out and forget a little about the sad situation was out there. So it's basically like that.
Okay, I'm getting a good sense of it. I mean, there's the things you need to be a decent artist. At least people could recognize what you're drawing, and you need friends. At least I have one of those things. I have you right now as a friend to be able to get this done. Let's go ahead and play some Gartic Phone chat. We're gonna try it out, and we're gonna do our best. And if anyone says Jackal in the chat, I'm gonna ban you. I don't have that power. Okay, I don't have the power to ban. But let's go ahead and play some Gartic Phone here. We got it fired up. I'm of course the host here. We have Lena, we have Happy Pig and Rock, which they're your friends that you're bringing to the party. Am I right, Lena?
Yeah. I invited my friends because they are my friends, and you're my friend now. So let's have fun.
Okay, let's see. Are already getting compliments on the art style from Red there. What preset do you recommend? Normal? Like, what should we do?
We have a different preset. I know that's your first time. How about we do normal? Because normal is very fun, super fun.
All right, chat. Let's get it started. All right. I love free games. Okay. Write a sentence. So I'm sure this is me. I'm going to write a sentence. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Just
Chat, maybe don't chat. Don't spoil what I write, okay, chat. This is the whole point of the telephone game, don't you? All right, I got it. All right, ready, chat? This is gonna be. All right, I got it, chat. Hold on. I don't know. This is the first thing that came to my mind, chat. Okay, just everyone be chill. Everyone be cool. Okay. Okay. So do I have to draw this too?
Yeah, you have to draw the prompt that shows that is appearing to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do this here, chat. This is gonna be epic. Okay, wait, hold on. Where's the undo? Erase. Okay, I see it. No. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with the chat.
My draws are horrible. You will see.
We're gonna roll with the chat. Everyone be cool. Just be cool, chat. This may look. No, that's okay. There we go. I got this, chat. I'm gonna recover. Ruined saved. You know what I'm saying? Ruined save. There we go. Do a little of that. Yeah. Okay, he's strong. That's his collar. Yeah. I may have given away something. I may have cheated, but we won't talk about Bruno, and we won't talk about. Chat, I'm not struggling. Right, I'm not struggling. I'm not struggling at all. Look at this. There. Boom. How much time do we have here, Lena?
There is the circle at the top of the right. It's your time.
Oh, I see it.
Write, to draw.
I got it. Is writing numbers illegal? Is that frowned upon?
Yeah. There is no problem.
Okay, no problem, chat. No problem. Thank you. The chat likes my drawing. I don't know what's TOS. Can I draw pictorials? I don't know. We will leave that up to the imagination, chat. No, it is not that. I'm a Matt Pat. It is not that. Listen. I don't have a lot of time. How can I make this look less of a? Okay. It's adorable. Okay. There we go. Hey, thank you, Lonzo. Says I'm done. Within time, chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Hey, look at that.
The telephone is ringing.
Yeah, I heard the telephone. I put done. Hands up. All right. Okay. Oh. The scene that I see. Do I just type it in, or do we talk it out? You want me to just type it in? Chat, what is this? Who drew this? Chat, help me out here. What do I write here? Shh, Lena's not here. This might be Lena's drawing, so I don't want to throw it in the dumpster right now. But chat, what is this? I got this. Okay, just chat. Already? Oh, I can't. Oh wait, I can't spell. Oh my God. Oh, boom, clutch. There. Boom. Okay, let's see. This is intense, Lena. The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, and you had to use your imagination to try to reproduce in drawing. It's hard, but it's funny. In the end, you will see it's very funny.
Okay, I'm gonna draw the most adorable. Look at the guy, chat. You cannot deny how awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh no, is there? Oh wait, there is an erase, chat. We found it.
How can I draw this?
Okay, chat. I'm running out of time. Oh God, go back to drawing. Okay, we're vibing. How are you doing, Lena? Is everything shaping up well?
It's very hard to draw this prompt here. Oh my God. Things is not gonna good.
Chat, I'm a genius. Bob Ross who, chat. Bob Ross who. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what background you're from. Bob Ross who? Look at this. You cannot tell me this is S tier. Come on, chat. It is S tier. S tier. Genius here. Okay, and then look. Boom. Boom. Come on, chat. There's nothing wrong with my drawing, chat. This is God tier. I'm not Bob Ross. Oh my God, chat. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. That messes up my drawing. Okay, we're gonna go like that. There we go. Boom. Is there like someone in your office that's like really good at drawing that you feel like is cheating? Lena?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very concentrated in my drawing.
No, I respect it. Ask? Game respects game. Game respects game. Is there someone at your office that's like really good at drawing? That's like, wow, it's
Samir is very good at drawing. He's a designer. Samir who make this whole layout of the game.
Okay. Oh yeah. Someone complimented the art style. Okay.
It's a happy pig.
Okay. Do I turn on the voiceovers for the automatic voiceover sentence?
Please, it's so much funny with voiceover on.
Okay, and we'll do exhibition flow from the beginning. All right, I'm ready to start this chat. We're gonna see. We're almost done playing the first round of Gartic Phone. We may be able to do another one. Because I know, chat, you want to see my drawings again. I mean, I think I should put them in the Louvre. All right, here we go. I'm starting it up. Here's my classic. That's pretty good. I respect it.
Superman is rich and ready for...
Oh.
Wow. How did you get rich, Superman? My man. Okay, that's a pretty good one, chat. Chat, rate that out of 10. I think that's a 10 out of 10. So wait, so from what I'm understanding, the last sentence, is that how it ended up because of your drawing?
Yeah, because you did the first sentence and then I draw, and then Happy Piggy try to describe what I draw, and then Hockey tried to draw what Happy Pig wrote.
Ah, I got it. So I went from Superman playing golf with a candy cane. It looked like Christmas, and he was rich because he was walking around like money bags.
I don't know why he's rich. I didn't do anything about rich person.
Well, that's what we got. Let's see the next album from Lena here.
Beaver building a house in winter.
Oh, okay. Building a house in winter. Why is that beaver better than mine?
It's cute.
Like, beaver making his home on winter.
Oh, almost same.
Look at see? Chat, mine has more personality. That one, it's like, you know, in a science book. I would not acknowledge Happy Pig's drawing, Lena.
Your Christmas tree, it's beautiful.
His teeth are so big. It's a beaver, Gay Boy Light. It's a beaver. Come on. All right. Chat, next one, we're going to determine who's better, A or B. Okay, we'll see. Okay, this one's good.
Old duck watching movies.
Okay, okay, that's not what I thought it was, chat. That's not what I thought it was, because...
Tweety bird at retirement home.
Yo, hey! Come on, we were close, Lena. We were close. Old duck watching movies. Tweety bird? Chat, come on. like, you went with the Twitter. I like that. It's pretty efficient there, Lena.
Yeah. I think Tweety logo it's easier to draw than a bird.
Yeah.
Because I'm very bad at drawing. Sorry.
Fair. No, if, you know, maybe we will have the edit button by the time the Twitter gets old. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Let's
World's strongest Pomeranian dog.
Okay, this one's lit. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
A weird cat.
No, Lena, no.
This is a cat. It's not a dog. You draw a cat.
The Pomeranian looks like a cat.
Yeah.
Yo, why is this cat? Look at this. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. This cat legit. Wow. GG's,
Happy
GG's.
Pig draws very well.
And I see that you could save the photos or you could save the albums.
Yeah, you can save the albums like a GIF. That GIF is generated, is created, and you can see the prompt and drawings.
Oh, that's cool. Do we have time to play another one? Is that it?
If you like.
Oh man, I don't think we don't have time. Oh my chat. I think I won. As much as Happy Pig was a ringer. That's all I gotta say about that. So I gotta say,
they are the best.
they are the best.
Yeah.
Chat. Not only I have to thank the people at Guard Phone, we gotta thank the people at Ally because right now they are giving away Twitch gift cards right now. So go ahead and write hashtag Ally in chat for a chance to win. You got to be 18 years and older and live in the United States. So go ahead and do that right now. Hashtag ALLY. And while you're spamming that, you're in the spamming mood. Lena, I got to ask you, where can chat follow you and updates for this awesome game?
Twitter, chat can follow us on GuardKit social media and Discord as well. Just searching for us, GuardKit, and you will see the updates, the news, and more stuff, full stuff.
Awesome. And of course, that's at GuardTechPhone.com. Thank you so much for joining me, Lena. It was awesome playing this awesome game with you.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Night. Yo, man, Happy Pig's a ringer, dude. Come on now. Did not look like a fox. Did not look at a fox at all. You know, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and draw a little bit better. But what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some awesome people as well. We're going to find out the games that made us with streamers, Red Infamy, Game Boy Light, and It's Queen Nova. I don't know how that's how they say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. We'll be right back. Welcome back, chat, to Game Changers, Hispanic and Latine Americans in Gaming, presented by Ally. It's good to see y'all back. Of course, I just found out there is no such thing as the world's strongest Pomeranian dog, but we'll do more research if I have time. But what we do have time for is to meeting some more awesome people, and these are going to be some of the 3 favorite streamers that you're going to meet today, at least for the next hour or the top of the hour. But we're going to go ahead and talk about the games that made us, including myself, games that made for experiences that shaped us to the kind of gamer and who we are today. Please welcome to the show Red Infamy, Game Boy Light, and it's Queen Nova. I gotta say it that way. It's just really instant. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing today?
What's up?
Hello. First off, Red, it's been years.
Forever. I missed you.
I miss you. It's kind of wild, chat. Red and I go way back. We did a podcast a long time ago. We're big time Not a Dog and PlayStation fans. Red, what have you been up to these days?
Man, I've been gaming, trying to keep busy as much as possible. But yeah, I missed you. I miss everyone as well. But yeah, just gaming, keeping busy, and make sure we represented up in this space.
Absolutely, it's good to hear. And of course, the great thing about this show here on Twitch Gaming, we get to meet new people, and I get to meet Game Boy Light. Game Boy Light, how are you? How you doing today,
I'm great.
man?
I'm great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So, hey, oh, wait a minute. AEW? Okay, now we're friends instantly. Instantly. Welcome to the show, Game Boy Light. And of course, also, not to wrap it up, am I saying it right? It's Queen Nova.
Yeah, you're saying it perfectly fine. Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Queen Nova. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a variety streamer. I play anything and everything under the sun. A writer. I like to read. I mean, that pretty much wraps it up.
I feel that. And those glasses, by the way, are legit. I'm sorry, Game Boy Light, but Nova got us beat.
No, they're killing it.
Hands down. Game Boy Light, I didn't mean to gloss over you. I got distracted by that great AEW background. But tell us about yourself, Game Boy Light.
Yeah, I just play a lot of retro games. I used to really like glitch hunting. That'll kind of come into what we're going to talk about later. But just playing retro games is a lot of fun. I love Halo. And obviously wrestling. Just got back into wrestling a few years ago, and AEW's taking it.
Nice. Interesting. It's the Acclaim. They're really hot. Anyway, Chad, I could talk all day about wrestling, but we're not talking about wrestling. We're talking about the games that shaped us, that made us who we are, that basically defined our childhood and made us see gaming as maybe an art or a new light, or maybe interested in this great platform known as Twitch, and got us into streaming. So we're going to go ahead and start from left to right, what you're watching. Not me first, but we're going to go ahead and start with Red. Red, what is the game that got you going?
Oh man, it was Golden Axe, but I would say Mortal Kombat. Like, Mortal Kombat is one of those games that really got me into wanting to compete, wanting to talk trash with my cousins, and even my parents, because my mom is who actually got me into Mortal Kombat. Like, right here in Queens, New York City, we used to have a theater called Sunrise Theater, and they had like arcades before you would go and watch the movie. So before we would go and watch it, we would play video games, and my mom was like, let's go play this game, because it was a 2-player game we could compete in. So even though it was, you know, violent and gory, my mom was like, let's play it. And that's how I had fun, got to know more about the franchise, and I play it to this day. Like, I love playing Mortal Kombat. I love talking trash. I don't care if I lose against the best. Like, I don't care. I am going to bring up some Mortal Kombat with some Kung Lao. I nicknamed him Bacalao Kung Lao. And I also love to play with Scorpion too, and Jade. But yeah, that I would say Mortal Kombat is one of those games definitely that made me.
I gotta ask you this, Red. Who was your mom's main then?
She plays as Sindel, but the thing, like, Okay, of course, like in an arcade, she had the fight stick, but
Right.
with the controller, like my mom thinks it's like a VR game. Like she gets really into it, and like she's moving around with the controllers and everything like that. And I'm like, wow, like you could just play just regular. Like it's not gonna make a difference because you did this. But yeah, Sindel is like her favorite character. She likes to play with.
It's that extra sauce you get with it. So I gotta ask you this before we move on to Game Boy Light. Which is the best Mortal Kombat in the franchise?
Oh, it's between 3 and 9. 9, like the reboot of Mortal Kombat alone, it did so much, especially on a story standpoint. I feel like Mortal Kombat has one of the strongest storylines and lores in fighting games. So I definitely have to go with Mortal Kombat 9. They did so much with that franchise. That's fire.
All right, that's awesome. Personally, I love Mortal Kombat myself. My favorite one will have to be Mortal Kombat X because I fell in love with Jason, and Jason with that Lake Mist move, really dope. One of my favorite ones. And then, as always, they got rid of him, and now I'm like, I don't have a main anymore. I can't rock with Kano. I digress. So Mortal Kombat is definitely one of the ones that shit. Hey, I'm just saying, Red. I'm just saying. I can't rock with him. But Game Boy Lights, what is your pick for the game that shaped you, my friend?
Super Mario World is absolutely the game that shaped me. There is so much secrets in Super Mario World that it turned me into just wandering around video games for hours at a time as a kid, and even as an adult, just looking for all these things in hopes to find something new. Like maybe there's, I don't know, a maze that has like a door that you can only reach by getting a seat, like a certain character there, but then someone like in the schoolyard tells you like, oh hey, I got to like another door and there wasn't even like any character with me after like hours of wandering. So you know, that whole schoolyard situation plays into playing all these games, these old style games for such a long time, looking for this cool stuff, and then turning you now into a glitch hunter. And then obviously not me, but other people that help speedrunners find incredible glitches in games that just like optimize runs. It's awesome.
Is that what, you know, the kind of like the soul of Super Mario World is definitely Super Mario Maker. Does that scratch that itch for Super Mario World in your speedrunning?
Yeah, absolutely. So with Super Mario Maker, I really wanted to try and make levels that mattered. And as far as like getting secrets that mattered as well, like I want people to actively try and hunt for other things in my worlds. And I got some of that from the community, but there's some like ridiculous dev doors that I put just to see if people could find it in Mario Maker. And yeah, Mario World is absolutely the cornerstone of that.
All right, so we got Mortal Kombat, Mario, and Queen Nova. What's your pick? What's the one that got you? What's the game that made you?
So I've been into gaming since very young, but the game that got me into like being really competitive and really consistent with it is Assassin's Creed, but specifically the multiplayer. It wasn't something that was very mainstream, and I was never really good at aiming, so I was never good at first-person shooters or games where you run and gun. But this game was more about being like discreet and being very creative with your kills and having a lot of focus and a lot of patience. And as soon as I got my first console, I could not put this game down. I was always playing it.
It looks really cool. I get that vibe of being like in love with a game that not everyone's like the zeitgeist is not vibing with. But what was do you have like a favorite moment from Assassin's Creed? For Black Flag?
Like when I was playing, not really any specific moments. It was just all like I love the game so much that every day it never got old. And I would always meet new people from like across the world, play in clans, like just very seriously, like while I was a teenager. So it was a lot of fun.
No, nothing like having those clans to play with, to grind with. And of course, we're going to go ahead and mention my favorite game that shaped me. And so far, it's a little bit from what Red said, because it's the game that's the only thing that my dad really got into, and that's GoldenEye 64. So, which I'm so happy that it's coming back. It's going to make a new push out the Nintendo Switch Online, and it's going to come back for Game Pass. It's not an ad. I'm just excited that someone's going to be able to enjoy the nostalgia of GoldenEye 64. Granted, the Nintendo controller not aged that well, but holy, there was something really awesome about playing GoldenEye 64. Actually, I've said this so many times on Twitch Gaming. I am a GoldenEye champion. I played in a local video game tournament and I won, It was 1v1 only with one hit, one shot, one kill. And so I did it. And I always remember that. And so I have earnings in this game, and that earnings may be $20, but it counts. That's all I got to say. So it definitely shaped.
Sports player.
I'm just saying, it's somewhere down the line. But definitely GoldenEye 64 shaped me not only for the appreciation of first-person shooters, but also the multiplayer aspect of learning spawns, of understanding head levels, like all the aspects of multiplayer of first-person shooters that you need to know. But before we wrap this segment up, I just want to know quickly down the line, what is the game that you stream the most, right? Like the first game that you streamed on Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
The first one.
Remember. I think it was Battlefront. I think that was the very first game I streamed, period, was Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. It looked so incredible. It was the demo. And I was like, I can't wait to see how everybody would respond to it. It was a beautiful multiplayer game. So yeah, I think that was the first one. I'm not sure. But yeah, Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront.
Awesome. Game Boy Light, just quickly, just the name of the first game you streamed?
I actually just got asked this question yesterday. It was Tony Hawk's Underground.
Nice. Nova, the first game you streamed?
Resident Evil 2, the remake, was the first one that I streamed.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is
Great
a good
game.
one.
Very scary.
Of course. Hey, you guys have been awesome allies. And hey, chat, because Ally knows how important these games are to us, Ally's giving away awesome game codes for all the games that made us to you, the viewers in the chat right now. So maybe they'll be influential on you. Maybe you'll get inspired. But if you're 18 years up and older and you live in the United States, you could win a copy. That type in hashtag Ally, ALLY, in chat for a chance to win. You get a whisper from our friendly Twitch staff if you want. So write hashtag Ally in chat and then wait for that message. So good luck. But thank y'all so much for joining me today. It was nice meeting you. It was nice catching up with you, Red. And of course, thank Ally for gifting Twitch gift cards to give away to your communities as well. So tell the fine people where we can catch you. We'll go ahead and start with you, Red. Where can people watch what you do?
Oh, it's Red Infamy across all platforms. So Twitch, Twitter, you name it. Everything is Red Infamy.
All right, Game Boy Light, where can we find you, my man?
My primary platform is Twitch, twitch.tv/GameBoyLight.
I like that. And it's Queen Nova. So dope. You got 2 A's. Where can people find you?
So you can find me on Twitch. It's Queen Nova with 2 A's. And there I have my link tree, which links to everything else. But yeah, it's Queen Nova. That's where you can find me.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Ah, man, it's so cool. I love talking nostalgia. I love talking games. And like I said, very excited for the Nintendo Switch Online to have GoldenEye. Be interested to see what happens with the online multiplayer for Nintendo Switch. I hope that their servers could hold, because I got to show the world what Mr. Oddjob can do. Chat, we've been talking about Ally this entire time. They've been giving away awesome Twitch gift cards to you and to the communities of our guests. But we got to talk about some of the cool things that they're doing in the community, especially out there in North Carolina. In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, Ally is partnering with Charlotte FC and heading to neighborhoods around the United States to improve and refurbish soccer fields, creating even more opportunities for people to stay active and play soccer. Today, Ally and Charlotte FC will launch their 3rd soccer field build in Charlotte, North Carolina. In addition to the field build, Ally has some exciting plans coming up to celebrate and honor the wonderful community in Charlotte. You can catch them doing upcoming Charlotte FC Hispanic Heritage Street Festival, where they'll be giving out a bunch of celebratory swag. And to learn more and to Ally's commitment to celebrating diversity, go ahead and enter !Ally in chat. Woo! Chat, that look cool. I stink at soccer, by the way. Do they have lessons there at the community thing? Because that's what I need. I don't need swag. I do? Okay. Well, on that note, we'll take a break. We'll be right back in 3 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and get some more swag, and we'll learn more about Cafe Cultivar. Welcome back to Game Changers Hispanic Heritage Month, presented by Ally. I'm your host, Sancho West. What a day. Well, you know, I know we were only here for about an hour, but we got a lot in so far. We chilled with the Gartic phone people, Atlanta. We met some awesome streamers and talked about the games that shaped us with Red Infamy, Game Boy Light, and Queen Nova. I'm never gonna get tired of saying that. And we're gonna have some awesome people. And we have awesome guests in the chat as well. Hip Hop Gamer, the legend. You ever seen this guy carrying a big wrestling belt around E3 and all those things? That's Hip Hop Gamer. Say hello. All right, chat. Our next guests are from Cafe Cultivar, a Latinx Hispanic Twitch space. We're cultivating a place for community, change, and charity. That sounds awesome, but let's see it in motion. Let's take a look at their little segment piece that we have here.
It's just a little tiny murder. It's a stabby.
Oh no. The easiest way for me to put it is pretending you're in the movie theater trying to go through the seats, through the aisle, and just shuffle across.
Oh my god!
That's the easiest way for me to put it. That's it. Like, if you picture it, that's exactly it. That's exactly what you do. You just gotta do
that
this.
works.
Just shuffle across. Sort of like a few like permisos, perdón. And that's it. Permisos, perdón.
Is that what I'm doing? Tiddlywinks. Come on. Oh my god, no! Jeez, I had it!
You don't lose any of your Latinidad or your street cred for not knowing Spanish or for just having learned how to make arroz con gandules or whatever it is.
Welcome to the show. Our guest here from Cafe Cultivar, it is Lonzo and Papito. I appreciate you guys being here. How are y'all today?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Great. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. And one thing that I didn't, because sometimes these video packages, I don't know what we're going to get, right, until it's here. One of the things that kind of means a lot to me is, forgive me, I don't know which guest said it, but they were talking about just because you don't know Spanish doesn't mean you're less Latine. And that rings true to me, man, Lonzo, and I appreciate you putting that in that package, my friend.
Yeah, that was Eliza Pearl, a great TTRPG player and also Afro-Latina content curator. Just a great person. That was a wonderful message that they said. It's kind of gets hidden. People think if you don't speak Spanish, if you don't look Spanish, if you don't look, that way, then you aren't that background. But, it's not. We got to reclaim that for ourselves.
I appreciate it. Well, like I said, I appreciate that message. But tell us about yourself, Lonzo, who you are and what you do.
Oh, boy. I'm Lonzo Gonzo, pronouns he, him. I'm a Latina full-time husband, full-time IT professional, also a part-time streamer and TTRPG player. I do a bunch of variety games on my own channel, and I do variety TTRPG games over at my sister station, Rolling These 20s. I founded Somos Familia after that event, which we saw the clip. Also team lead over at Cafe Cultivar. I'm also part of the Diversity and Inclusion Committee over at Freeforge.
Awesome. You got that nailed down to a T, my friend.
Papito,
how about how about yourself, Papito?
Well, hey everybody, I'm Papito Dominicano, team lead for Cafe Cultivar. There's a lot that I got going on. Outside of being the team lead of Cafe Cultivar, I'm part of the I Am Gaming team. I'm part of the Indie Game Collective, showcasing indie games. When I'm not streaming, I'm either making music for a game that I'm developing with Big Little Bears, the game called Light Rock. And if I'm not making music, then I'm also doing some video editing for other content creators. It's a passion that I love to do, and I feel like that, not only should I use that talent for myself, but I should use it for others. So, if anybody needs, like a clip or I find a clip funny, like I end up, just creating a meme for them just because they may not have the skills or talent to do it. So it's kind of like my way of giving back.
I respect that. Now, typically, when you come across Twitch streamers, so, a lot of people like to work solo and do their own thing, and because, managing schedules is difficult. But Lonzo, what made you decide to put the Cafe Cultivar together?
That wasn't me. That was actually Ashlina that did it. Ashlina, who unfortunately can't be here tonight, started Cafe Cultivar because they noticed a lack of Latina folks in the spaces over here in streaming and online content. So they wanted to organize a space where other Latina folks could go in association with Latinx in gaming, and we need a space where we could have our journeys there, support each other, and be there and connect with each other. And I think the sense of family is one thing that we definitely foster. We do community nights over at spaces. We're doing a lot of charity work over there, and every day it's just like, hey, how we doing? It's going to like a barbecue and you're seeing your whole family. It's just getting together, and you got your hermanos, your siblings, and your tios, your tias, and everything like that. It's a great place.
Yeah.
Is it allowed to where you give a plate to the neighbor though? Because that is the big part of those cookouts.
Of course, you give a plate to the neighbor. You give them a little bebida, maybe a little cafecito later on, depending on what time the barbecue's going till, and you're always blasting the music. You know how we do.
Love it. I do. Pepito, you talked about your being a team leader for Cafe Cultivar. What does that mean to you, and what does that entail?
Honestly and truly, I think the best way I can describe it is to make sure that how when you used to go to Abuela's house and it's like she knew exactly what your favorite plate of food was. She knew exactly what kind of treats you like. She knew how to give you a little cafecito with the azúcar and everything. And it's like that feeling of comfort and warmth is kind of what it means for me to be a team lead for Café Cultivar. Like, I'm trying to make sure that I can do everything in my power for people to just exist in that space, to just live in that space, and to be comfortable in that space so that we can all talk to each other like family. Like, even like the very first couple of weeks when Café Cultivar started, I think we all bonded over drinking cafecito. So like, it's at the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that that sense of family exists, and we leave the doors open so that we can not only have that feeling of being able to let your guard down and be in that safe space, but also to help each other and provide each other the opportunities of all the different talents that we have available throughout the entire family.
That's awesome. I see here that you've done charity work as well as a team. Lonzo, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, right now, several members of Cafe Cultivar are raising money for American Heart Association, I myself included. So some folks decided to start right at the beginning of Latina Heritage Month. Some folks are going the whole month, a few days, a weekend. They're doing whatever, but a bunch of people over there are raising a bunch of money for that amazing thing. A lot of them are also raising money for Puerto Rico to help give them some relief, help out from the hurricane that just passed over there a few weeks back. So a couple great causes going on from over there in the community, and I'm very proud of each and every single one of them to do those efforts.
Papito, is there any kind of charity that you liked, or any moments at the cafe, like any kind of milestone that y'all hit, Cafe Cultivar?
Well, one of the big ones right now is the American Heart Association, but honestly and truly, I can't pinpoint one because there's a lot of organizations, a lot of charity events that a lot of our members are a part of. So it's really hard to nail down one. We have a channel specifically that, allows, that basically provides announcements for all the charities that we individually are, contributing to. I mean, we have a lot of streamers within, our family that basically all they do is charity events, and it's our way of giving back.
So I got two questions right here. How can someone join Cafe Cultivar? Is it a Discord? You mentioned spaces. Is there a group, or like how can we get that ball rolling?
The best way to but you got it, Lonzo. You got it. My bad.
You got it.
We both got it. Well, how about we just help each other out? We'll finish each other's sentences.
There we go.
So, I mean, the best way to be is to just hit us up over on Twitter at Café Cultivar _. Just send us a message. If you're in Latinx in any way, shape, or form, just hit us up. That's really the easiest and best way to do so. We're trying to make sure that we have a nice vetting process for, everyone to come through and make sure that we maintain that safe space. The last thing we want to do is to, keep things open, and we're promoting to have a safe space, and, things happen. So we're just making sure that, just like how we do in our own, parties and such. It's like everyone come in one by one, but we have to make sure that you hang up your coats proper, etc. So just make sure that, yeah, just hit us up on Twitter.
Okay, that's awesome. Alonzo, you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to be as inclusive as possible because just like our other hermanos, our other siblings that are Latina, we don't want to forget our Afro-Latina gente as well, our familia. We don't want to forget our indigenous Latina people as well. Like, we want to include everyone because, hey, we all know when you go to the barbecue, you got to bring some food too. You can't come empty-handed. So, we just want to go ahead and just make sure we're just vibing with everyone.
One of my favorite things to bring, and one that my mom always makes, is buñuelos. Those cinnamon fried tortillas with sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh man.
That's funny. Someone brought that over to work the other day, and I'm like, oh man, here we go. There goes that diabetes coming up. But
yes, here we go. Okay, I saw in your package, y'all played Among Us. I want to know who is the best Among Us player right here between Lonzo and Papito.
It ain't me. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna try and be stone-faced liar. I want to be trying to be sneaky with my little stabbies, but I get caught more often than not. I still need some practice, so we'll probably have another community game night, and maybe that'll be one of the games. So, Centra, if you want to come hang out, see if you could, put your skills up to the test, more than welcome to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm an actor, but because you tell people you're an actor, I mean, you immediately, everyone thinks you're lying. I mean, just because you're that good at convincing. I guess one of my last questions before we let you go, I'll throw this to Lonzo first, is where do you see Cafe Cultivar? What are kind of the goals that you have in mind for the group that may be beyond streaming and maybe beyond the digital world?
One of the things that the team leads, Ashlina, Kalina, Nightshade, and Kay just talk about, as well as our community managers, Chula, Melissa, Fierce, Damina, and Lady Archangels. Like, we just want to have a stream team on Twitch, so we're trying to get there. To do that, few of us are going to be at TwitchCon, so we're doing an IRL meetup with Latinx in gaming. But I think eventually, once everything calms down, once the world is in a better place, why not have a little barbecue? Why not have like a regional area where people are in the Northeast, Southwest, and Texas just have their own Cafe Cultivar hangouts?
Papito, what about yourself, man?
The way I look at it, especially in the way that the community likes to help each other, the way that I see it is that we want our family to expand beyond the streaming space. We want our family to expand, where we're not only providing opportunities on what's available for content creation, but we want to be able to, in my mind and in my heart, one day, instead of being part of a charity organization, perhaps become a charity organization ourselves and see what help we can do, with others, not just within the content creation space, but around the world. It's something that I feel like it's in the heart of everyone that's in the community, where it's like the main thing that we want to do is just move with love. And we want to be able to provide that love, not just within ourselves, but out externally to the world.
That's awesome, man. People don't know the Latinene community is huge on Twitch. It's massive, especially in the Spanish-speaking part of the world across the pond. Massive. When they did Barcelona, the Twitch rivals there, it was just huge communities and people and big fans. So if they could find it, Cafe Cultivar could be that bridge between us and here in the States and them over there and all around the world. I think that's awesome, man. And I think definitely starting where you're at, I think that's a great thing. Chat wanted to know, though, before I let you guys go, what are the games that you love to play the most? Lonzo, you mentioned you play a certain category, but what's a certain game that you like to play the most?
Two games I usually go back to, one of them being Rocket League. And kind of like one of our past guests were saying, like, their mom's like in the VR space. I'm kind of like that when I drive around in Rocket League. The other one being Magic the Gathering Arena. I just love the game. Gameplay's great. You could just mix it up so you can make it you. You can put your own touch in the decks that you make.
Awesome, man. Pepito, I was going to call you Pepito. Papito, what about yourself?
I mean, if you can't tell, I'm a big Sonic fan. So anything in relation to like Sonic games, I mean, my go-to is like Sonic 2 or like old school Sega games like Suits of Rage is like my favorite game of all time. But outside of that, recently I've been going back into like Destiny 2. My friends have been really, going back into it and grinding it out. And I'm like, you know what, I kind of miss playing with them. So I'm kind of hitting that up right now.
Yeah, man, Destiny always finds a way to pull you back, dude.
It really does. It really does. Like
really
it's,
does.
it's. I feel like that scene where it's like it's like they just pull me back in. I feel like that happens after every expansion. It happened with Witch Queen and this newest expansion. I'm a big synthwave fan, and then that vibe is what I get, and so it's like okay, y'all got me.
For sure. All right, man. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us today. And hey, as well, thank you to the people at Ally for gifting you Twitch gift cards to give away to your community. I hope that went well. And also, hey, I just got to know one more time, where can people join or talk about Cafe Cultivar? Lonzo, let us know.
You can find us on Twitter at Cafe Cultivar _. There you can find the bio there. Join the Discord as well. Again, there's a little bit of vetting process, but come hang out. A bunch of cool people there. All different types of backgrounds of Latin individual are welcome.
Vamos. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, you too. Thanks for having us.
All right, chat. Wow. Of course, man. What a journey we've had today. Shout out to the people at Ally. This has been a wonderful way to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month with meeting new people. And of course, follow Twitch Gaming for more shows like this at Twitch Gaming. Game Changers is awesome, so why don't you just follow for more? Again, my name is Sancho West. You can find me on everything at Sancho West on social medias, and especially here on Twitch. And hey, if you're going to be at TwitchCon, I'm going to be at TwitchCon as well. I'll be running a lot of things at Twitch Rivals, hosting, casting, all the different games. So come up to me and say hello or hola. Whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter the language. I just want to vibe with you. But thank y'all so much for hanging out, and thank you to all the guests at Gartic Phone and all the streamers that hung out with us today. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Adios.
Wow.